PolitiCoffee here.
Late coffee.
Well, we started a little late, but we decided we still need to do it, and we upgrade to do it indoors, right? Because we
Outside's too cold.
try to, well, seriously, we shift stuff up, and we can see that we upscale our production with background tailor for the topic that we're talking about today.
Hopefully, it's more fun for you guys.
And we upgrade our lighting also. Anyway, so we try different stuff and see.
Yeah, I know you're so proud of our lighting. You mention it every day. Huh?
No, not the audience haven't heard about it.
Oh, the audience.
Anyway.
So we just want to let the audience know. Anytime, every day, we will try to improve ourselves. This is what we wanted them to know. We are improving. Okay, and
try different stuff, shift things up.
Even though we are at the suppression,
we're being suppressed.
YouTube. Okay.
By YouTube.
YouTube is not helping us. We don't get help from YouTube. We are using their platform to share information to everyone. And you know how the left or how the CCP, by doing the same thing what we do, and get paid, right? And they get paid by doing the same thing that we do.
No, not really. They get paid by telling lies and putting junk on the internet.
But on the other hand, we're telling the truth. We are doing improving our production, doing a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, we go to places to film.
They limit our monetization.
Okay, so what happened?
Yeah, and then so see, this is how YouTube's are. They pay the money for liars. They support liars. They support all those fake news. But when us,
there are a bunch of lies on YouTube for sure.
Yeah, and on us, sharing information, we are sharing kindness.
Yeah.
We're sharing love. We're sharing love. And that video, I was expecting, maybe we not that much viewer, maybe, but still, I don't get it. I don't get
that. Let's
the video that we were offering tribute to the brave doctor who sacrificed his life in the Taiwan church in Irvine. We went there yesterday to pay the tribute, and we have the video, and hopefully we can share that video so people who cannot be there can do the same thing and pay tribute, honor this brave doctor.
Dr. Chen, John Chen.
Dr. John Chen. And YouTube limited my monetization. He doesn't want to pay me any advertisement on that one.
Okay.
So it doesn't make sense at all. It's something that we're just sharing love, sharing kindness to the people, and they the what kind of love is what kind of kindness is. We try to tell people about Dr. Chen, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about his life, his work, his bravery. He also teaches kung fu for many years, for 30 years.
Yeah, 30 years.
He has a lot of apprentice learning from him throughout the years. He was involved with the community services. So many people have commented that his bravery to charge the gunman were not a surprise to them.
It's like a brave, good guy. Like simply say, he's a good guy. If not him, step up to defend. Oh, okay. We continue.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let me take that customer.
So yesterday we drove all the way to Irvine, Laguna Woods, to the Geneva Presbyterian Church, where the tragic has happened. The tragedy has happened there. Geneva Presbyterian Church, they rented their space to Irvine Taiwanese Presbyterian Church, and a gunman showed up on Sunday after the lunch banquet there, and he started locked the door and gunning people down. And Dr. Chen went up and charged him to stop him from killing more people. However, Dr. Chen has given his life, and it has moved many. It has he is a believer of Christ, Dr. Cheng, and his sacrifice has reminded and touched a lot of people around him. The spirit that Christ commanded us to love, to give yourself, and he did. That's what Dr. Cheng did. So we went to Geneva Presbyterian Church. We filmed. There are people bringing flowers, and while we were filming, there were more people bringing flowers from different racial groups, different organizations, and we check out the notes, and they're very touching, definitely. However, that place is quite, I think it's a new city, and unless you're close by, it's not the center, not the heart of LA, not the center of a place, and you will have to go there very intentionally.
Kind of remote area.
It's remote. It's remote. You have to go there intentionally. The highways that are around that area are all new built, and there weren't a lot of traffic. However, we drove quite a while to get there, and we were condemning the gunman who went all the way out there to we can, besides his the weapons that brought with him, his mass killing weapon, he even tied up the doors and put glue in the lock. It's very, very heinous act, and it's not a simple shooting, it's a terrorist attack. We can very easily tell, and
we also we explained it in the video, also on the previous video.
We have made a commentary. We have made a in-depth commentary on how we view this nature of this shooting / terrorist attack is a very intentional terrorist attack. It's in line, consistent with the other attacks upon the Chinese dissidents that we've seen locally in person, and with the current the current way how CCP takes things upon Taiwan and Hong Kong. And we made a commentary. Please check that out. It's over an hour, but it's very in-depth. It's viewed this case with the Chinese perspective and Chinese Americans' perspective, and it tells you why CCP commits such heinous crime in the land of America.
And also internationally, they have an organization called the National Association for China's Peaceful Unification. That is their organization, came to be non-profit, and did a lot of behind the scene in different communities.
So there are many organization from the CCP, right, to disguise as civil organization, like from the layman, from the people, to create a fake consensus, to create a fake civil consensus that they're wanting and looking forward for the ruling from the CCP, and this NACPU, it's only one of them. NACPU has many chapters around the world in every major cities in the world, in different areas or parts of areas, the West, Americas, Asia, and even the
Australia,
the other countries where Chinese reside, such as Taiwan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and so on, Singapore, you name it. They're all over the place. They are orchestrating fake civil consensus from the Taiwanese overseas. They're pretending to be Taiwan. How to say that? There's a mixture of mainland people pretending to be Taiwanese, mainland people who have lived in Taiwan for a while, and Taiwanese people who they incline with the CCP policy, and to form these groups to pretend the will of the people who are living in the Taiwan island.
Yeah, that is the easier way.
This is only one form.
Influence and infiltrate.
Well, infiltration is when they go into the different companies or government organizations.
Yeah, that's how they go into different companies,
right?
Different organizations.
They pretend to be like public servants, right?
Yeah.
But they're enacting CCP's propaganda.
Yeah.
Then that's infiltration. But this they are pretending to be from they pretending to be they create a fake will kind of thing, pretending that they are genuine to the people of Taiwan.
Yeah, or the genuine to the people of America too.
right, and the Taiwanese overseas, and
Yeah.
so it's in many different levels.
Discuss in different form.
Yeah, disguised in different forms.
Disguise in different forms.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And they may be a waiter. They can be a waiter, a restaurant owner. They can be anything.
They pretend.
Or a security guard.
They pretend as if the people from Taiwan do look for a non-democracy government.
Yeah.
Which is false because they have Taiwan as a very democratic place, and whenever there are elections, which are very frequent, they have elections almost all the time, and they are very avid, right? Like almost majority of the Taiwan people have party preference. They have a very strong opinion on how political stuff should go.
How they want their government to run the country.
Care very much less what CCP like. They're into voting their own officials, governments, and stuff. They, of course, they don't like the Chinese government. They don't look for their ruling. They hate for the military jets to fly over to harass them. But the thing is, they are looking and involved with the local elections and democratic systems, and that is why these organizations, they are just CCP's, the tentacles, the octopus tentacles, to pretend they are not CCP.
Yeah, they pretend not to be CCP, and they pretend also always try to tell people they are like what kind of like a greater good. They are better. They are
right.
They're better.
Telling a bunch of lies,
yeah,
right?
A bunch of lies.
I added myself into, well, you know what? I added myself into many of these foreign NACPU Facebook groups, and they post scary stuff, but I'm not gonna spend more time here. Check out our video. It's you're gonna learn a lot about the dynamics among the Chinese, the different political dynamics among the mainlanders, the Taiwanese people, and the Hong Kongers. So
the link is in the description, so you can click on that and to watch and see how we bring out more information about this case.
Yes, and
hopefully,
we're sounding alarm to the American people that groups like this and more similar groups from the CCP are very active in our homeland.
Yeah, so we got to aware of that.
Yeah,
and besides that, they're going to
and we're check us out, and you will know why these type of terrorist attack will occur more often in the future.
Yeah, because we got one in New York.
Oh yeah.
We got one in New York.
We had in the February, at the turn of February and March, there is another murder from the CCP spy to a very prominent Chinese dissident lawyer in New York. That's the first murder case. But besides that, it's been years that they harassed,
there's a murder case in New York,
right,
and we have a robbery case in Diamond Bar here.
Oh yeah, recently a diamond robbery case in another very prominent Chinese dissident lawyer in Diamond Bar. He came also as a 1989 Tiananmen June 4th movement, right? Tiananmen Square June 4th movement student, and later became lawyer and helped a lot of dissidents out, including Hong Kong dissidents.
Yeah.
And
his
May 4th, his office in Diamond Bar is being robbed, and the surveillance videos are out on the internet in Epoch Times, namely. You guys can check it out. Yeah. So things like this, sometimes they don't make national headlines, but they happen all the time. And we know people
in Chinese community. We know
people we know, more than one people we know in person that they have been attacked and to cause car accident and arson last year. There was an arson last year and burned down sculptures.
Burned down sculpture
at night.
Yeah, at night.
So caused fire and stuff like that. So so CCP is not friendly panda.
Yeah, no, it's not. They are not. They are evil. evil. They are very evil.
And very, very active.
Yeah, and very active. They are threatening our public safety. Okay,
Yeah.
so hopefully we can have our government to pay more attention to their groups.
Yeah.
Because their groups, they have groups.
Yes.
And the government has enough resource to monitor their groups and their members, because their members are the one who may do the killing.
Right.
That
To
is a
stop
publicity.
things like
Yeah.
this Sunday from happening.
Yeah, and they are all over the country.
Right.
So now, and how are we going to do that? Is like, because we cannot depend on Democrats.
Definitely not. Definitely not. We can see that a lot of the current Democrats, incumbent mayors, they are communist people. They are Chinese communist people.
When was the sculpture burned?
July, last year's July, about 23rd, 25th.
As soon as Biden is in office.
Oh, truly. Truly.
See? As soon as Biden in office, well, sculpture get burned, our lawyer got killed, lawyer's office get robbed, many dependents got attacked, there are many dissidents got attacked. Oh, man, my hair. Okay, and that's why you guys will see me always putting on a hat. That's why. And many dissidents got attacked.
Right.
So
there are many more that we haven't learned yet.
How am I going to believe Biden administration or any of them are doing anything, right? And of course, in surface,
Right.
they are trying to creating stuff, saying they are helping, they're doing stuff for them. But if we read the fine print of anything that they're trying to say, or policy they're creating, it's not helping. It's not helping. We know. Sometimes something very straightforward. Just make CCP as criminal organization.
Right.
Then a lot of things they cannot do, because everything they do, they require money. And if we put them as CCP as a criminal organization, they will not have money to do evil things already.
Or our policemen and the FBI's will have more power to do stuff more quicker fashions.
To stop all those murder.
Right. To end harassments, stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's why we don't. For us, I'm not going to trust Democrats will do anything. And so, are we going to believe?
They were so chicken back in Trump's times.
Yeah, back in Trump's administration, they cannot.
They were
do
so
anything.
afraid that Trump is to impose the Texas. So they were behaving.
They're more behaving. They only can use fake news. They only hire fake news.
Yeah.
They only can hire fake news to do
to spread lies. And that's the
they use Twitter. They have people in. They hire
the trolls, right?
The trolls, and they even, I don't know. Probably Twitter may have people inside. CCP may have people inside the Twitter to block a lot of information too.
Oh,
and,
yeah. To cancel accounts. Anti-CCP.
Yeah, anyone who anti-CCP will get deleted too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you talk about that, man. You know, that's how my 12-year Facebook
account got deleted.
Because I was posting, I wasn't posting things direct to Hunter Biden's laptop from hell. I was posting the website. I was just typing out the website. I didn't say anything about Hunter. I didn't say anything about the laptop. I didn't even spell the website. I spelled them in phonetics. I didn't say gte.org. I say geetee something. Phonetics.
Cipher.
And that got my and I lost my 1,000+ friends. You know, hundreds of them I knew from childhood, and then my photographs, needless to say, but they make it very difficult post the 2020 election for new accounts to add and find people, you know, and also the political atmosphere from Hong Kong and China. Many of my friends set their accounts private, and I cannot find them. So things happening in the West and the East causing the whole social media habits have been different. The usage of Facebook and Twitter have changed drastically before 2020 election and after 2020 election. You can see even how people still the way they speak, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will get jailed,
Suspended.
suspended, stuff like that.
Suspended. Yeah. So we can see as soon as Elon Musk start planning to purchase Twitter, and we see a lot of people they celebrity, a lot of celebrity on our white side celebrity, they getting follower back. I'm not talking about 1,000. I'm talking about 10,000 followers.
Wow.
All of a sudden they got 10,000 followers.
So ridiculous.
Well, my guess is those followers my guess those followers are there, but somehow their algorithm they hidden those followers. So it's kind of like disappear between you and me.
We have friends from Secret China told us that their subscribers has decreased, and we have groups, we have local Hong Kongers groups telling us that their subscribers have been decreased for no reason.
Yep.
Because those groups, people that they add into the group, they all know each other.
Yep.
So it's very seldom that they leave unless they have a big fight, and this had not happened. But the local groups have their group members decreased, and such as subscribers such as Secret China, Hong Kong channel, they have their subscribers suddenly decreased. So it's very fishy.
Yep, and they have a lot of troll, right? Trolls. Yeah, they have a lot of trolls there. Okay, Tony, how are you?
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning. And since Elon Musk has planning to take over Twitter, a lot of changes, and we can see. And one of the things that's very interesting to us is he was complaining about about California. Well, he left.
Everybody has been complaining about California.
We are complaining about
Everyone
California.
has been complaining about California, but the voices don't get out.
Yeah, because the voice don't get out.
Because we're not Elon Musk.
And then and the fake news is not going to telling the truth, right? But what Elon Musk, because he's the richest guy in the world.
You cannot not hear Elon Musk.
They cannot block him because he owns Twitter, right? Because he owns Twitter, and Twitter cannot block him, right?
He's very powerful.
If same position for not as rich as him or not as smart as him, say something, and Twitter probably suspend his account too. Okay, so what he say is the people in California is facing this super majority of Democrats.
Well, let's read what he has said, because it's very interesting how he chooses words.
Yeah, and Elon Musk said that 3 things are ruining California. Okay, and one of the things is super majority of Democrat. What does that mean? Super majority in Democrat about in our legislative. That means whoever made the law, like Governor Newsom, he want people to make the law, and the law will happen.
So he says it is a one-party state, noting that Democrats hold a supermajority in the state legislature and on the sidewide elected offices. The state's elected official will never be responsive except to the people that funded them.
Yep.
So, well...
And then, so how are we going to... See, he knows, and we know it already, right?
We've been talking about that for years.
We don't trust the Democrats because they don't serve the people. They serve whoever fund them, right?
But they may serve the dead people, and the illegal immigrants who didn't even vote for them.
Yep. Yeah, who didn't even vote for them. Like the baby formula is in Mexico now. And the people in here is suffering, have a difficult time of purchasing a baby formula. This is news, this reality in California. And it's very sad. And for the people in Hong Kong, we know what they mean. And then and he also said, ultimately, the people of California has to get fed up and demand change. This is the election that we can demand change.
Read that too. That's
the ultimate, yeah. And then
the next one.
Yeah, you read it. Next one.
Okay, so after demand change, he says there's got to be an above 0% chance of the Republicans winning in California.
Yeah, there's got to be above 0%. all we need is 1%. He said,
Oh my
all we need is
god!
1%.
Oh my god!
Or
What are you saying?
0.01%
What are you
and
saying,
chance.
Elon?
No,
What are you
we
saying?
have no zero chance. All we need is us. It's something we know. We already know. We are trying to prove it to people. We're trying to tell people like 2,000 mules. Try to explain,
Yes,
try to
recently.
show the evidence to people. But the left, they refuse to listen. They refuse to watch it, and they refuse to think about it.
Well, for themselves, we don't need the Democrats to think for the Republicans. You don't, and you shouldn't have to. You should think for yourselves. If
The election, right?
if the election is rigged toward your preference, you may have the candidate that you want this time, but it is not gonna benefit you in the long run. It's still bad. It's still bad. Even if it's rigged to my preference, it is still very bad. It's still
It's like cheated, and then like gambling, betting on Rams, and then Rams cheated, and then won the game. The money still goes to me. This is their mentality. That's their mentality.
Yeah, it's very
but
bad.
next time,
Yeah.
if they still bet on Rams, and the other team cheated and they lost, don't blame the system.
wow.
Because
Right.
they agreed.
They're
They
part of-
agreed the system. Okay,
Yeah.
so
they
we
condone. They condone.
yeah. So what we do, we are not complaining about who won. Okay.
Yeah,
We
totally.
are complaining about the cheating.
Right.
Okay. There is a cheating. There is election fraud. Okay. Where before when we we put election fraud
Okay.
on the YouTube, Facebook, anywhere, they flag us. They
Oh,
give us
wow.
warning.
Right.
They give us warning and say not according to blah 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 fact check.
Right,
you're
right, right,
posting,
right. They fact check us.
They you're posting on valid information.
They
Blah blah
twist
blah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know fact check is another layer of lying. Okay, we done it before, right? In our
Well,
show.
you
in
know what
Cantonese.
they
So-
use right? They use was to check fact check says they use the academics that wrote report for the Democrats to fact check us.
So-
right? They
they just
use
say-
the outcome. They use the final result. Many of the cases that go to the court to repeal for the Republic voters has been dropped. Those cases has been dropped because the judges. They have a term to say that the damage is already done. The cases have already been occurred, and it's you cannot say
Change-
otherwise.
You cannot change the result.
You cannot say otherwise. It is like you cannot say if, right? Because the
result-
outcome has already
outcome
been
there,
done.
result
So
already done, yeah.
so that's why the case has been dropped in the courts, and the people who wrote upon the cases being dropped, and they say the Republicans were starting a no case, something like that. They were starting irrelevant cases. It is like it has never been repealed, so that you say that there was no fraud to begin with, something like that. So it's very wrong. It's very wrong, and it's totally devastating. It's very devastating for the whole the ecology, right? The ecology of our election, our democratic system. I guess.
Okay, and that's why we are into this election. And please, hopefully everyone can support Burton Brink. All we need is above 0%, right? According to Elon Musk.
Well,
as long as we have
I think
above
maybe
0%,
maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Maybe more than
And-
that. What he was saying, it's not that we need 1%. What he was saying is
chance.
we have been having 0%.
Yeah.
We have been having 0% of
Yep,
winning.
yep.
That's what he was trying to say. So
and then, okay, see, the reason why we have 0% because we don't have like big company, big corporation to support. So we ask people to go to BurtonBrinkCA.com, and all you need is $10 donation contribute to this. So at the end, we have enough money to send some kind of flyer such like this. And this flyer will explain who Burton Brink is and what Burton Brink can help about our community, and in Chinese and in English. And this is what we need to send it in the household. We don't have the money to send it to the household because we are not, we don't have a corporation or big company.
People don't get to hear the word. Let me say something about why we don't have a big corporation helping us. Because when the corporation, they're small, they go up, they are using conservative values, work hard, being innovative, being fair, transparent. These are conservative values, right? To climb to the very top, to become a very big company, become very powerful. When they got up there, they used the democratic value to suppress the people who haven't got up. They will say, then they start advocating, oh, handout is good, big governments is good, so that the people haven't got up there were being pushed back by these business regulation, the laws, the taxes that's passed upon them. So they are the reason why we don't have the big companies to support us is because the people got rich and they being double standard. They're being double standard. They do what everyone should do, being hardworking, right? Hardworking, creative, innovative, but they stop people from doing that.
Yeah, and then so we need help. So if you can, just $10 a month. If you have if you have more, you can do $20 or $50 a month. So all you need is go to burtonbrinkca.com. You can find out so much about him. And we do have interview, we do have his video, and also another one is Gia D'Amato, and also is go to Gia for 2022.com. The link is also in description. Read about her, and if you can also contribute. The link is
here. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and this is the thing, and the other thing is, in this election, a lot of candidates is in, let's see, Whiting candidate. So like Ryan May is the candidate, 48 state assembly, see, and that area, Branca Rubio is the Democrat, and it's only nobody running against her.
Okay.
So someone came out.
Oh wow.
Someone came out.
Okay, Ryan May.
Yeah, and run against her. So we won't have one party state. So
one state, one party state. That's right.
yeah. So this is how you're supposed to do write-in. If you are in District 48, this is how you're supposed to write in. Bubble the black and then write the name Ryan May, and also you will have like Siaka
Massaquoi.
I don't remember his district. 43. District 43.
Okay.
He is also write in, so people can write in. And see, a lot of people ask me, oh, so many positions, and then if you don't know, you can also get reference. I don't tell people who to vote. You get reference. You get more information by going. This is a Patriot for Freedom. This is what they do.
You can start from there to find
to do
if you like the people there.
Yeah, to do research.
Yeah, that's a very good starting point.
And this is the website.
PFPAC.com.
PFFPAC.com. Patriot for Freedom Pat.com. Okay, and see, just like even we can vote for the superior judge. And I have video interview about Matthew Vaughtnoy. Okay, so people can go to check out all my other video about all my candidates. And I told you, I'm not forcing people to vote what I vote for. I'm sharing information so people can vote for, just like us. She is voting for him, and
we're talking
I'm
about
voting for him.
Oh, for governor?
Yeah, for governor.
Yeah.
See, she have people she like, even in the same room, right? I think it's fine, as long as we are in the same direction, right?
We're
Daniel
voting best
Mercury.
of our ability, right?
Yeah, best of, and Daniel Mercury. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna meet him.
Okay, talking about
And-
bringing business back to California. Ron Jones.
Yeah, Wang
is
Zhong is a businessman and also
specify-
pastor.
specify in strengthening the economy in California and bringing business back and bringing small business back. So we vote for the people who speak for the people.
Yeah, and his website, ronjones2022.org. That's Ron Jones.
Yeah, there are a
Yeah.
bunch of good people out there for
Yeah.
you to choose. You don't have to always choose the same party.
Yeah, no, same party. This is the same party.
Just go out, check out, and hear them speak, and you'll like them.
Yeah,
Yes, very refreshing.
and we, besides that, we have to do the public safety. We
Okay.
have to. Oh, it was right here. All the flyers. I was looking for this. Okay, and I gotta check him out. I like this guy. Here to offend you. Yeah, that's me. Same kind of similar to Dennis. Okay, we call Gascon. We have video about why we call Gascon. We will have a lot of booths everywhere. Go check out.
Oh, okay.
Go check out. This
So
will have a
every
location.
Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Have different booths.
at different city halls in the cities all over California. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. They will have a booth at your local city hall to recall Gascon. Gascon shorten the sentence, shorten the jail time for the felony. And then many young people who commit heinous crime, he will have them not need to go to jail because they're youth, but they committed rape, murder, and stuff like that. And many people have died because many people in California have died because of the early release of the felons. And she is the mother of a victim who are killed by felons who have early release from Gascon's policy. So many of these stories out there, and we have
you go check
made
out the
a-
website. You will see all the story.
We
There's
have-
all the story out there. Okay.
We will have this Saturday. No, the Saturday of
June 4th.
June 4th
we will have-
morning.
yeah.
We will have a speaker to talk more about
Steve Cooley. Yeah, one of the
why we should recall Gascon. If
Yeah.
it's not enough, we got more reasons to.
yeah, and so anything else you want to add?
I think pretty much
Okay.
it.
Okay, so this is very important in our community because I'm at District 49 and burtonbrinkca.com. Donate if you have time. Message us because right now we only can hand pass those flyers because if we don't have money to mail it in the house, so we need people if they are able to help us pass around these flyers. So that will be also a big help.
If you are
So,
a business owner, you can place these at your counter so that people will know that you support Burton, and then people can pick up these flyers. If you're business owners, you have a counter, share your space to do some good work for your community.
Yep. And if you need flyer, message me. Everybody know who if you don't know, I'm going to post my address in the description to save time.
Message
So,
us.
Message us.
Comment. Put it in your comment.
Yeah,
We
leave
will
a
contact
comment.
you.
We will contact you. You want sign? You want flyer? You do yacht sign and you want flyer? Contact us. Okay? And we will have more than 0%
Hopefully.
to make our state great again.
Yeah. Well, even 1% is not enough, but at least not 0.
Yeah, not 0. Okay, we have actually we have pretty high chance. Okay, this election. Okay, so but still we need your energy. Okay, and anything else?
No.
Okay.
We'll see you again.
See you. Bye bye.